When people start mocking you, oh, look at you, every day you are carrying Bible up and down. You're wearing this yellow thing. Will this yellow thing put food on your table? This and that and that. Rejoice. Continue in what you're doing. Continue to serve the Lord. You will see what God can do. A sister gave testimony on Tuesday. She said that she and her husband and family went to bed. Okay, she and her husband went to bed in the night. She was sleeping in the night and she had something fall. Whoa! She didn't know it was her husband that fell down.
What was he doing in the night?
He got up to maybe to go and ease himself. He said, and somebody tapped him behind, and that was it. And he fell. And he was in a coma. She came, tried all she could do that night to arouse him. She could not. What she did was, she started reminding God of Chosen of all her commitment in serving him. How she goes to morning cry, how she works in the house of God, how she's using this to serve God, all the things she's been doing for God. How committed she is, how she never misses Tuesday, Thursday, Friday night, all those things. She started reminding God. Yeah, their children were there, but they went to night vigil that Friday. So she and her husband were home. And then you know what happened? She was praying when it got to the time for her to go for morning cry in the morning. Her husband was still unconscious. She called on God of Chosen and handed her husband over to God of Chosen and went for morning cry. She did not start rushing him to hospital or something. And then she went to morning cry. She went, preached the gospel, prayed for people, did everything they do in morning cry, came back home. She came back, opened the door, called her husband the way she calls him, and he responded, completely healed.
But who tapped him on the shoulder?
I don't know.
Maybe it's probably because of shock that made him go in the coma.
Right? So, you never know. It could be, maybe they have sent arrow to the man.
On today's service?
No, Tuesday. Tuesday service. Yeah, even the moderator today made mention of it. Yeah. You see? So, and she did not panic. She left him unconscious there, went to morning cry. Yeah, if you put today's service, you will see it. There. Just praise the Lord. Therefore, what the lesson to learn is now, assuming that sister has not been working in the house of God, assuming that sister has not been following, what are you going to remind God? What will you tell God in that situation? I come to sit here in the evening, and when Dad is talking, I'll be looking away because I'm just waiting for time. Is that what you're going to tell God? But she started telling God, I don't miss this, I don't miss that, I don't miss this, I do this, I do that. I'm going for when time for her to go to morning cry. She went to win soul for God while her husband is lying unconscious. And their children were still in church where they went for night vigil.
The children have no idea what.
They didn't know what they are still in church. And her commitment was what led God straight to go to bring the man back to life.
He was ready.
Chosen, praise the Lord. So this is good lesson for each and every one of us. Do not look at yourself that you have got it all. Remember, the accuser of brethren is going around like a roaring lion looking for who to devour. Therefore, always remember that being close to God always, being in the presence of God always, gives you one step ahead, always, one step ahead, always, one step ahead. Chosen praise Master Jesus.